We've got big fun waiting to be unleashed. We'll be posing some of life's most important questions. Your answers will be paired off in a no-holds-barred tournament. And your votes will determine which answers advance in the bracket. As we whittle down to our championship winner, this is bracketeering. I'm sending the topic of our first bracket to your devices now. Coolest word anyone can work into a crossword puzzle. Enter your answers now. Type in the best answer you can think of and hit send. If your answer wins the entire bracket, you'll be rolling in cash. By the way, you can join the audience and play along by going to jackbox.tv and entering the room code. Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. That means it's time to sidle up to the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you'll earn some sweet, sweet moolah. The predictions are in. It's time to dive into our first bracket. Oh boy. Use your device to vote on which you think deserves to win. But don't forget, if you change your mind, you can change your vote. This one's looking over. That was ugly. A cash prize if you predicted this would happen. Next up, there is no love lost between these two. The lead keeps changing hands. This one seems like it's over before it's done. Ouchie, it's a tie. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. That tie went bye-bye. Finally, we can go on with our lives. Let's see what's happening over on the other side of the bracket. The struggle is real. Who'll come out on top? Moving into overtime. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. The tie is broken. I'm going to miss the tie times. No one could have predicted this one. And now our last two contenders face off. It's a nail biter! What an upset! Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. Hey, you got a new matchup waiting for you on your device. Predict the one you think is gonna win. Oh, and don't forget, if you think your own answer is gonna... The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. Two titans squaring off. It's really going back and forth. We're in the home stretch. Looks like we're heading to overtime on this one. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. The tie has been broken. Oh, how I hate ambiguity. We're just one match away from our finals. Just running out the clock now. They're on fire. And now we finally decide what is the coolest word anyone can work into a crossword puzzle. This one's looking over. We have our first winner. Let's see those scores. It's time for the blind bracket. We start with just the category. Name a fictional place. Go ahead and write the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket title after the answers are all in. Time's running out. Let's see what this bracket is really about. Best place to vacation. Time to get in those predictions. The predictions are in. Starting things off. Only one can come out on top. This one seems like it's over before it's done. Right at the buzzer! Looks like this one was obvious. Moving on to our next matchup. Potential winner starts to emerge. Just running out the clock now. Big win, Daddy likes. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Eastern Conference. thought it would be this close. This one's looking over. That could have gone either way. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. A clear favorite. The votes are not coming in fast. Only a few seconds left to vote. My socks match my underwear! Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. It's a bracket like this that truly makes this game the sport of kings. An upset in the making. This one could be decided by a single vote. Everything has changed. Our winner moves on to the final, but let's find out what they'll face off against. That kind of domination is illegal in some states. And now the definitive matchup. What is the best place to vacation? A clear frontrunner. This one seems like it's over before it's done. Winner! Let's take another peek at the scoreboard. It's all been leading up to this. Time for the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Here's your starting category. Name any celebrity. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Time's running out. Let's see what we're dealing with. Whose house would you most want to spend the night in? Time to get in those predictions. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count. The predictions are in. Here comes trouble. It's weird that this is my job. Ran away with that one. Next up. I can't believe I'm seeing this. That was a slaughter. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in. These answers faced off last year, but will the results be the same? I am on the edge of my seat. Just running out the clock now. A regular juggernaut. And now our last two contenders face off. An early favorite emerges. A real tug of war. Beth dies and Little Women, yes! Let's switch up this bracket. Most deserves a spanking. Get those predictions in now. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. This one's looking over already. An upset in the making. This one's going down to the wire. We've got overtime. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. The tie is broken. Finally, we can go on with our lives. This could be the answer to beat, but let's check out the competition. Folks, I've been waiting for this matchup my entire career. The struggle is real. Get those last second votes in now. Looks like we're heading to overtime on this one. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. Holy Honda days! Money if you guessed it. One final switcheroo. Coolest celebrity to name an elementary school after. I hope your answers still make sense. And now the definitive matchup. Overwhelming support already. They brought their A-game today. Let's see who won it all. We've got big fun waiting to be unleashed. We'll be posing some of life's most important questions. Your answers will be paired off in a no-holds-barred tournament. And your votes will determine which answers advance in the bracket. As we whittle down to our championship winner, this is bracketeering. I'm sending the topic of our first bracket to your devices now. Most satisfying inanimate object to punch. Enter your answers now. Type in the answer you think has the best chance of winning and hit send. If your answer wins the entire bracket, you'll be rolling in moolah. By the way, you can join the audience and play along by going to jackbox.tv and entering the room code. Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. That means it's time to introduce ourselves to the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you could win some sizable bonus bucks. The predictions are in. Let's dive into our first bracket. This could get ugly. Use your device to vote on which you think deserves to win. But don't forget, if you change your mind, you can change your vote. This one's looking over. No contest. I don't condone gambling, but if you bet on this one, it paid off for you. Our next matchup. Voters are being loud and clear on this one. Not a lot of votes yet. This one seems like it's over before it's done. No contest. What are we see what's going on the other side of the bracket. Could this be a blowout? It's really going back and forth. This one's looking up. That wasn't even close. What an upset. No one saw this one coming. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. Just running out the clock now. That win was so big you could hear it the next state over. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. You've got a new matchup waiting for you on your device. Predict the one you think is going to win. Oh, and don't forget, if you think the odds are stacked against your own answer, you can still get some cash by predicting the correct winner. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. I am on the edge of my seat. The clock is running out on voting time. I don't believe it. The finals are just a win away from these next two answers. No one thought it would be this close. This one seems like it's over before it's done. That victory will not require a recount, but I'm not allowed to talk about politics. And now the final face-off. What is the most satisfying inanimate object to punch? Out of the gate with a big lead. This one's looking over. We have our first winner. That was one hell of a bracket. Let's see how the scores shook out. It's time for the blind bracket. We'll start with just the category. Name any sport. Go ahead and write the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket title after you answer. Time's running out. Let's see what this bracket is really about. Sport you'd be most okay having your child dedicate their life to. Whatever you do, dear Lord, I'm begging you, don't let your child go into voiceover acting. Time to get in those predictions. The predictions are in. Up first, these answers exchanged some harsh words at the press conference. The votes are not coming in very quickly. Only a few seconds left to vote. That was a clash of the Titans. Next up, this is a big one. Those last second votes in now. A seesaw battle if I ever saw one. Money if you guessed it. Let's see what's happening over on the other side of the bracket. A clear frontrunner. This one seems like it's over before it's done. Oh, that win was so big you could hear it in the next state over. And now our last two contenders face off. The lead keeps changing hands. Talk about an underdog tale. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. It was touch and go for these two answers last round. Like falling off a log. One more match to determine our finals. Oh, it doesn't get more contentious than this. The struggle is real. Just running out the clock now. You will not be denied. This final matchup will determine what is the best sport for your kid's life. Potential winner starts to emerge. This one's This player is unstoppable. Let's go back to that scoreboard. And now the bracket you've heard so much about, the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Let's start with a category. Name any specific vehicle. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Time's running out. Let's see what we're dealing with. Best substitute for the Batmobile. Time to get in those predictions. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count. The predictions are in. Time to get it on. I am on the edge of my seat. The clock is running out on voting time. Get out of the way! Moving on to our next matchup. This is why we do this, folks. A real tug of war. This one seems like it's over before it's done. Dominating win. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Omega Conference. It's really going back and forth. This one's looking over. Let's get a condo! It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. An upset in the making. Will we see a final push? Split right down the middle. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. That tie went bye-bye. I'm going to miss the tie times. Time for a title change. The best vehicle to make Whoopi in. Get those predictions in now. Time's running out. Oh, prediction table time is up. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. Stop, drop, and roll! There's cash if you predicted this one. We're just one match away from our finals. It looks like we have one just beginning to pull ahead. No one thought it would be this close. Back and forth they went. One more change. The best vehicle to put into Mario Kart. I hope your answers still make sense. And now the final face-off. Overwhelming support already. Winner. But who walked away with the top score?
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello. Welcome to Doodle Valley, the city of 1,000 ditches. Thank you all for volunteering or being unwillingly enlisted to participate in our town beautification initiative. Remember, there's still time to join the audience and help the cause. The mayor wants to turn all the plain, old, everyday walls in the town into inspiring works of community art. Isn't that right, Mr. Mayor?
That's right, Amanda.
That's not my name, sir.
And I know just where to start. Right here.
As you can see, this piece has already been started. Mrs. Palmer's boy Leroy started drawing this, but he got distracted by a weird dog before he could finish.
He just left us hanging there. Look at that.
We believe in a little thing called democracy around here, so I'll let two of you make additions to the drawing, and your fellow volunteers will vote on who made it better. Oh, and I'm keeping you on a short timer to make sure you don't overthink it.
Okay, everybody. Ready, set, what? Oh, go!
While these two are drawing, the rest of you can express your feelings about their work with the buttons on your device.
I just love to jam on them.
I wish both of these could win, but it's my civic duty to let the voters decide.
So vote already!
Moment of truth. The results are in.
Not so fast, Delilah. Each match, I'm gonna single out one emoticon for a special reward. The drawing with the most of the emoticons will get a little bonus. This time, the bonus goes to the most disgusting drawing. Hey!
The people have spoken. Okay, let's see what you two can do. Go! It's voting time. Okay, count them up.
This time, the bonus goes to the drawing with the most laughing fellas. Ha ha!
Fantastic. Now let's see what you two can add. Go! Away. stack up those votes. Up next, go! Time to vote! Here we go! Next up, go! To vote. I love this part. Next up, go! Voting time. Let's count those votes. Nobody move. I think our painting is complete. But it still needs a title. Use your device to suggest one. Okay, vote for your favorite. The hard work's done. Let's step back and admire our work. Boy, that sure is something.
What?
What's next on the agenda, sir?
Oh, I got a special treat for our budding artist, Dr. Zydeco.
That's not... Fine. What is it?
Your art has moved me to commission you to do a portrait, one that'll hang in the town hall.
Everybody brace yourselves, because you're all drawing at once this time.
I want to fill the town hall with portraits of our fine citizens. Let me just open up the old Doodle Valley phone book here and... There you go, a fine subject for our portrait.
Okay, but how are we supposed to know what they look like?
Oh, you remember them. They work at the water treatment place, and they kind of smell like eggs and hay. They kind of walked around.
I don't know who he's talking about
sanded
either,
themselves a lot,
but
and
to
what was that
start,
song
let's
they
have
always sang?
everyone draw
It was,
just the eyes.
Hey,
Any
how
eyes you want ought to
doing?
work.
I got me some new pair of shoes. It's about 23 degrees outside, and I didn't hear the news.
So many good choices here. Let's vote on whose is best. Next, how about a nose? Okay, vote. shut down the government.
Now, Fearfulgnu, as mayor, I get to break all the ties. I'm gonna pick this one.
Now we add the mouth. Okay, vote. Finally, how about we finish this off with anything you want? You guys deserve it. Last vote. Let's cherish this. Let's see exactly what you're responsible for.
It's constabulary.
You all did our town proud, but let's see who did it the proudest.
Civic Doodle, just find a blank wall, cause you're gonna have a ball once you start to play this game. Civic Doodle, three-piece suitle, put on tie and a vest, cause you gotta look your best if you're gonna
Hey there, I'm Cookie, and this is Enough About You. It's like Fibbage, but you can't just Google all the answers. You know who you are. All right, a 6-player game. Oh, and anyone else who wants to get in can be in the audience. Audience members try to spot the truth and choose their own lies to fake out the players. Let's play. Here's how it works. I'm going to beam a question about you to your device. Answer with the truth. Then you'll get your chance to make up lies about the other players. You get 500 points for fooling people with your made-up answers, 1,000 for finding the truth, and on your question, you get a reputation bonus for players who know you well enough to get it right. Good? Good. Check your device and answer that question. Here's the first question. A nickname that this player had but didn't like was blank. Type in your lies now. Finish quick before you ruin it for everyone. Okay, take a look and find the truth. Okay, what did everyone pick? Try this one. What really relaxes this player is blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, seek the truth. All right, let's see what you guys picked. Here's the question. If this player could be any superhero, it would be blank. Okay, enter your lies. All right, pick the truth. And what did people pick? All right, here it is. The first alcoholic drink this player ever tried was blank. Write your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? Okay, let's take a look. Here's a question for you. This player thinks blank would make a good road trip companion. All right, type in your lies. All right, find the truth. All right, who picked what? And the question is, the name of this player's favorite stuffed toy as a kid was blank. Okay, enter your lies. Okay, which one is the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. Well, hats off to you. You are now entering the final round. Everyone's gonna write one truth and one lie about themselves. Doesn't matter what it is. Dig deep because you get points for any player you fool with your lie and for spotting other players' truths. Get on with it. time's half gone. If you're still working on that truth, you might want to move on to your lie. Now take a guess which statement about this player is true. Take a guess. Spot the truth. Okay, which one? What do you think?
As I try to figure out what to write, I answer carefully. Silly me, Fibbage 3. Fibbage 3.